Hey guys, today I wanted to do a video of what I eat in a day on the carnivore way of eating. I go back and forth between, I usually eat like purely animal based, but recently I've been doing some more research and I just want to see if I can do pure carnivore again. In the past when I've done it, I have my mood has gotten super weird. I get really cranky. Even I've stuck through it over 30 days. My mood doesn't really ever get better, but I'm really gonna stick with it. My goal is to do it 3 months this time around, and so currently it's day 2 of eating this way, and it's not really hard for me. Also, one thing that I am trying to cure or figure out is I get really bad sugar cravings, and my stomach will be full, but my mouth is craving more, craving carbohydrates and craving sugar, but my stomach is full. I don't want any more food. If I eat more, I'll get sick. So I think that doing pure carnivore will really help with that, because then I won't be having any carbohydrates at all, and it will do that. But then I'm also on a fertility journey, trying to prep my body. I just got off of Mirena hormonal birth control. I had an IUD for about 8 years, which is crazy. I haven't had a normal cycle since high school. So I am trying. I would love to get pregnant this year at some point. And so I'm just trying to work on getting my period back. And if you guys know, I'm not no doctor. This is purely just my experience. I'm going through it right there with if anybody else is. Purely a beginner and open to all information, studies, and research, But from what the personal research that I have done, the doctors that I listen to, fat is a key in hormone health. So my hormones is what needs the most help at the moment. So I'm hoping that doing this will help me get my period back quicker. Anyway, so enough of the little summary. But this morning I am having a ribeye. I crave a lot of fat, so I think that doing the higher fat for quite a while will help with my sugar cravings. And we get a quarter of a beef from a local farmer. We split a half with my parents. It's just the most affordable way for us to get high quality meat. This meat, I believe, is half and half grass fed, half grain fed. It's a local farm just down the road. And yeah, I trust their raising of cattle. And the meat is delicious, and it does have a higher fat content than just purely grass-fed, which is what I have been enjoying lately. So I'm just gonna cook this in my stainless steel pan here. I also have cast iron, but I used this one yesterday to cook a ribeye in, and so instead of dirtying up another pan, I wiped it out, and I'm gonna cook another ribeye. Also, I used butter to do the pan. This is the Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter Unsalted. I'm not a person that is going to eat this plain, but I do use it to coat the pan. And then I also have, I would prefer to use beef tallow, which is just beef fat, and I have a 7-pound tub of that coming in the mail that's supposed to get here on Friday. So whenever that comes, I'll be replacing the butter with the beef fat. For seasonings, I follow along just using salt. So I use the Celtic sea salt from Selena Naturally. I also put this in my water. I have a double filtration system. This one isn't the Berkey brand. That's just a really popular one. It is a different one from Amazon, but it had great reviews, and I actually got it as a wedding present. So I was not going to be too picky with that. And it tastes great, and it just gives me more peace of mind about our water, because we are at the end of the house, the end of the water pipe, and so we get the dirtiest water because it's more stagnant rather than constantly moving, so I'm very happy with that. Sorry guys, I'm talking your ears off this morning, but it is kind of up in the air whether I'm going to be using this or not. I had 1 scoop of it yesterday because I do like to work out. I like to do CrossFit. I like to run. But then like I'm also in like a dilemma, like I want to really reduce my cortisol level. So I don't know. I've just been trying different things out, just a little science experiment. Anyway, just to get more electrolytes in, I do have this on hand. I don't love all of the ingredients, but the natural, hey, Johnny just grabbed my ribeye wrapper out of the trash can. I don't, the natural holistic doctor that I see, she recommended that one over Element. So I'm going to, I have been like using it and it's very sweet. And so I don't really want to use it because the sweetness, I'm afraid, is going to like not let me get fully rid of my cravings. Levi and I are going to be having, he's going to be having like tacos. I'm just going to be eating ground beef tonight. This is our meat freezer, as you can see. It's a bunch of beef liver. So Levi is going to be having ground beef, basically with salsa, and he'll put it on a tortilla and have some rice with it. And I am just going to be eating the pure ground beef. The house is a little smoky currently. I got this steak nice and charred. It's a little bit more done than I normally do. Well, actually, no, this looks pretty good. Sometimes I like it to where a little bit more red juice is coming out, but I'm going to eat this. It looks delicious. All right, so I just ate that ribeye. It was absolutely delicious. And now I am going to take my supplements. Yes, I do take supplements. It's what works for me. I take magnesium L-threonate at night. It helps me to sleep better. And then for the longest time struggled with like anxiety and depression symptoms, and I read online like that taking fish oil every day can act as an SSRI. So I do take fish oil. It is just something that I've done. Now that I'm eating like high fat, I probably don't need to take these, but I am going to take them as of right now. Then I also take vitamin D. It is vitamin D3 plus K2 plus CoQ10 by Symbiotica. This thing is amazing. It is sweet, like it's made out of oranges, which I know is against the carnivore code, but it's really, I have noticed a profound difference in that. Then I also take wheat germ oil and a chlorophyll complex. I see a naturopathic practitioner, and she just said that my body tested for these. I'm going to go back after a month of eating this diet and hopefully I don't test for them anymore, but as of now. And then also just a B stress complex just to get my stress levels down, my cortisol levels down. And again, I'll reiterate, I may stop taking these once I am able to get like a bunch of nutrients from all the meat and everything, but after a month we'll see what I test for and go from there. And then I also take her package from Heart and Soil, which is desiccated uterus, ovaries, fallopian tubes. I know that sounds so weird. Liver and kidney, just is a prenatal for my reproductive health. It is currently 12:41 and I'm eating lunch. I'm not like super, like my stomach doesn't growl or anything, but it just sounded good to go ahead and eat. So I just try to listen to my body in that way, because having that higher fat content is going to keep me satisfied for longer, and that's what I'm wanting. So just having a bowl of ground beef. I'm not sure if I'll get more than this. I made like 1.5 pounds for me to have for lunch, for dinner, and then for Levi's taco meat as well. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and I just put Celtic salt, and yeah. Easiest diet ever. Hey guys, it is now, let's see, oh gosh, it is now 3:46. I just wanted to hop on here, sorry, my Tito cat is in the way. I obviously changed. I was feeling gross, so I wanted to go ahead and take a shower and put on some clean lounge clothes for the rest of the day. But I wanted to jump on here and talk about like my water consumption. So I typically do a gallon of water a day just to make sure I'm staying hydrated and everything is flushing out smoothly. So like I mentioned earlier, just do my double filtration water with some salt and chef's kiss. Hi guys, we have officially made it to the last meal of the day. It is currently 5 o'clock and I am having another bowl of ground beef. Super basic, pretty boring, but it is super simple. I know exactly what I'm eating every day. And then one thing I will finish off the night with, which does have some carbs in it, is my magnesium L-threonate. I like to do the pouches because I find that my body absorbs it better rather than taking it in a pill form or even a powder form. I definitely could experiment with it, but I have those and I really like them, so I'm gonna keep using them. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you have any questions or you're curious about anything, feel free to comment down below and I will continue to keep you guys updated on my journey. As I mentioned previously, this is day 2, so still beginning early stages today. I have definitely felt more low energy and my mood's been kind of just like plain throughout the day, and I feel like if I ate some bananas it would like spark me back up. But right now I'm feeling pretty tired, muscles are kind of achy, but I also did a good workout yesterday, so it could also just be that. But I'm going to eat this, drink some more water with maybe a little bit of electrolyte powder in it, just so I don't completely shock my body and I have a little bit of electrolytes for my workout in the morning. But yeah,